Good afternoon, everybody. This is Trixie, and I'm back with Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. This is part 31 in the series for this particular game. And when we last left off, we were in
I'll handle it.
Ruhr, and that is Elisa's
Here we go.
I can do
hometown.
this.
So I'm changing our character to Elisa, standing in front of the Ruhr Institute of Technology, like a tourist or something. We had just finished a quest and turned in some metal that was requested of us by this institute, and we hear a disturbance, and we decide that we didn't need to go check out what this disturbance is that we're hearing in the streets. So that's where we're picking up at. And really quickly, before I get into the playing of the game, if you haven't given me a follow yet, follows are always appreciated. And in the chat, you will see as I'm playing, there will be links for my Discord and the YouTube channel as well. And I would love to see you there. That would be great. And that being said, let's go find out what the disturbance is. So they made it sound like it was downstairs, which makes sense because all these people are looking over, and here we are walking up. Hey, isn't that... No way. Uh-oh. It's the Railway Military Police and... What are the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Well, let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. Okay. So there's lots of ways to get to the lower floor. The fun way is riding the escalator. Oh, they won't let us. The escalator. They cordoned it off? What are they thinking? Looks like we'll have to find another way down. All right. So did they block off the elevator too? They did not. Ride the elevator. Ding dong. This is bad. Yep, there they are. Preserving order in Ruhr is the duty of the Norse Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourselves swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. Guten Abend. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniforms. And here come the tanks. The Oxens. What the hell? Armored cars? Yep. Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city? On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you, we would not have been outsmarted. Citizens of Ruhr, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times with terrorists running rampant, the Norsha Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I'd suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. Huh. He's really selling it to the populace. But they can't just drive around armored cars right into the city streets. What do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all of the nearby residents to safety. Right. Bah, guess that's as much help as we can offer. Pretty much.
You're quite correct, of course. Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh, hey, isn't that? Of course it is. It's always Claire. Captain Claire! I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we'd be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has that really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well, and frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now there's a classy lady for you. We have no quarrel with you, and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same. No? But that...
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Oh! Hello, Rufus. Rufus! Oh, hey, Eustace's brother really gets around. And always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus! We didn't know you were in Roar. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. So that's Duke Alberea's eldest son. Just in case we didn't remember that. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part. He is pretty spiffy.
Ah, Captain Claire Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Good voice, too.
I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return.
How convenient. Rufus.
Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
Well then.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew? And remove those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once. A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
Precisely, my lord. Withdraw, armored crew, stand down. Yes, my lord. Oh-ho! Fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing that situation the other day. You needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis, or Marquise as they say, on my father's behalf. Imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed we did, and the Marquise never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the courageous maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's possible to predict what may happen, both here and in Ordus. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival, after all. Well then. Bye, Rufus. Whew. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen nobility's golden boy. Then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. For a noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens in Ruhr without Marquise Ragnar say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army, who seems to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's got to be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on. I'll show you to my home. I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Reinford building. Wait a minute. So you live... Yup. She lives there. In the penthouse suite on floors 24 and 25. Yes. That's my family's house, more or less.
Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself.
Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this. I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people, and the only servant we have is Sharon.
If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big.
You said it.
Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days. So, thanks for having us, Elisa.
Well, of course. Don't mention it.
My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Could she be embarrassed?
I am not.
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously?
I'll lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
Isn't that the truth?
Welcome home, everyone. Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door.
I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
Like she doesn't know where her house is. Rhineford Building top floor penthouse.
Whoa. Well, I'm impressed. This is even more grandiose than I'd expected.
You could see the whole town out there below. Talk about the lap of luxury.
Looks like a comfy place to take a nap.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Ruhr for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
I guess that's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please, let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Wait, actually we can't, can we?
Hey, Steve.
Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too.
Well, actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that.
What?
Let me guess she's not coming. Poor Elisa, her mom's really rotten.
Lisa, if you wolfed down so much food so quickly...
You'll get fat.
Ah! It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time.
But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin.
Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert.
Crap. I almost forgot about that.
If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know? I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman.
And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead.
But still. It's not that it bothers me so much, but she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease.
Oh my.
Ugh, that's not what I'm worried about. Not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease.
Elisa?
After dinner, we got straight to work, finishing our reports for the day. But with Chairman Arena canceling her dinner appointment with us, the tensions between the provincial army and the railway military police and Rufus's suspicious behavior, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my room or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. Sigh, I know. That's our Elisa. I heard you have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Of course. Would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. Guess we should nail down the rest of the stuff for our festival concert, too. Yeah, there's still food bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out with that? Nah, I'd rather keep you fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. We want an honest first impression on whether you think what we've got will go over with the audience. All right, makes sense to me. Well, good luck. Anyway, let me show you to my room, Fee. Thanks. All right, so if we go to the door to the right, so this is the library, I guess. And we have Sharon. Would you like another cup of coffee, Master Machias? Oh, yes, please. What about you, Master Reen? I'd be happy to take your cup directly to Lady Elisa's room if that's what you'd like. Or you could just, bring it out here. That'd be great. Reen, this room is amazing. So many books here on such a panoply of different subjects. It's as though you'd never again need to visit a library. I guess it's safe to say it meets with your approval. You could say that. It's not every day I see such a well-curated collection. I feel a little giddy. Sharon told me that this room and the room adjacent were once Gwyn's private rooms. Which means all the books here were part of his personal collection. Wow. He did seem like a really smart guy with a lot of different interests. So I guess it makes sense that he'd have a mountain of books like this. I never had the opportunity to meet him, but he must be quite the Renaissance man. I'm going to park myself in here and luxuriate in this buffet of knowledge for the evening, I think. And nothing more from Sharon. Serving guests is but one of a maid's many duties. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to make you feel more at home. Anything at all. Sometimes I get the feeling that she feeds off my discomfort. Yeah, I think she does. Let's walk along the books. Sometimes, like at the library, like stuff will come up where you can actually read the books, but it doesn't appear like that's the case here. And we've got a room here that's locked. Another room here that's locked. This big room, look around, piano. Nothing really seeing of importance. Then you got a view below, and there's the stairs. And we have this room. Oh, look, an orbital radio. So I'm going to take it that this is our rooms for the night, maybe? There's this room. Oh, here's Elliot and Crow. Plans for the concert going okay? Yep, they sure are. We've decided who will be on what instruments and have a good idea of what our 2 songs are going to sound like. We should have everything pretty set by the time this trip's over. By then, I'm hoping we'll be able to show what we've got to the rest of the class. Fantastic. Sounds like things are really coming together then. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'd be glad to pitch in. Sure thing. And Crow. Yo, good timing. I'm torn between these 2 designs for the girls' concert outfits. Which revs up your engine more? A or B? Let's see. Whoa, back it up. Neither of these. But if we want to lock in the guys' votes, we're going to have to give them what they want. Push those boundaries of good taste. Then we go in for the kill with a little wardrobe malfunction at the end, and victory's as good as ours. We won't be winning anything but a trip to the principal's office if we get banned from participating. First, you need to make them a bit less revealing. Actually, make that a lot less revealing. And what's up with these little comments in the margins? Optimal bounce vectors? Show dem titties? Are you serious? Bah, I knew we were overdue for a long talk about your prudish tendencies. While those issues aside, the base designs both look pretty good. I'm leaning towards B. I think it'd look good on everyone. Is that so? All right, I'll give this one a little more polish then. We got the general outline pretty much squared away. Now we need to nail down the outfits and the songs. I'm sure it'll all come together. Just leave this to us. When we pull off the show, we're going to be school legends. We're looking around the room with nothing else. Does Elliot say anything else? I want our performance to be at least as good as the one Crow and the others put on last year, if not better. We're almost there. Just gotta get a few more things sorted out first. And we walk around here, and let's see. We've got just another ordinary room. Alright, let's look at the map. We've talked to everybody that's up here, so let's go downstairs. Alright, so there's the entrance halls over to the left. So let's go in here first. This must be the office we were in earlier. There's a little bedroom off the side of it. And orbital telephone, perhaps? This is the... It's really that I probably shouldn't go out again. Yeah, that's the door. Okay. We've got the kitchen. That's where we ate dinner. Okay. So we've got 3 doors over here, and only the far one. Wait a minute. This one has something. Yep. I think this is Elisa's room. It's me, Reen. Can I come in? Oh, hey, it's Reen. Of course. Wow, so this is your room, huh? It's a lot bigger than what I would have guessed. Really nice and tidy, too. I like the view from the window. Honestly, were you raised in a barn? You don't just roam around a girl's room checking everything out. Whoops, sorry, he just walked in. Though these days my mother is the only one who even uses this floor. There's so much space, it must feel pretty lonely having it all to herself. Elisa? Just a passing thought. Are you nervous because there's a boy in your room? I can always find somewhere else. No, it's fine. Don't leave. I mean, yeah, it's the first time a guy's been in my room, but hey, you tricked me into admitting that. I didn't ask you to say anything. Don't fight, you two. All right. So we've got the girls talking in Elisa's room. Doesn't seem to be anything to note. It's just a bunny rabbit. He's so cute. Alright, and then we had the door over here. It's like another bedroom. Oh, and that door's blocked off. And it's clearly some kind of laundry facilities. The other side of the stairs and back to the front again. And these were locked. Oh. There's Sharon coming out. Huh. I have a hunch Sharon knows something. Maybe I should see if she'll tell me anything. Can't hurt to try. She's in the room down here. Hello, Sharon. Oh, Mr. Reen, is there something I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like to wash your back, but want some help with those hard-to-reach spots? Not to worry, I'm here to help. I think I'll pass. Actually, Sharon, is Elisa's mother really alright? There's no need to worry about the chairman. It's not as though she's wrestling with some abnormally large crisis or anything like that. Though I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the specifics with you. I understand that. But I can't help but think about that quarrel between the Provincial Army and the RMP we saw this evening. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is related to that somehow? That way, that you just like to throw potential theories out there reminds me of Lady Sarah. Perhaps that's thanks to her guidance as your instructor. I'm not really sure about that. But your lack of denial tells me I'm on the right track. You may interpret it however you see fit. However, I'd like to reassure you that there's no need for you to worry about the chairman. I'd much rather see you direct your concern toward Lady Elisa. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Don't worry, Master Reen. A maid must always be available to serve guests. Still, are you certain you don't feel like a rejuvenating back rub? I'd be happy to give you a stimulating massage, too, if that's your wish. Reen's like, what? Stimulating? What? I'm okay. Thank you. Okay, run away from Sharon. Lisa? Wonder what she's doing. Maybe I should go see. Do you think I should go see? Oh, here's Fee. So talk to Fee first. Oh, we can play Blade. It's not just on the train anymore, folks. It's interrupted everyday life. She said she was going out on the terrace. Maybe she really does have something weighing on her mind then. If that's true, we should do what we can for her. We're a team after all. Yeah, you're right. Fee's really changed. I still remember how she was at the start of the year. I guess that's true of everyone in Class 7, though.
Let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin. Still suck at this card game, but whatever.
We draw here, right? You're first, I guess. Take this. Take this. Mirror. Ouch. Crap. Guess we'd better draw again.
Yep.
I'm first. Guess we'd better draw again.
Wow.
You're first, I guess. Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Ouch. Guess I lost.
Okay, Rose. See you later. All right, can we? Oh, we can do it again.
Let the battle
I
begin.
wonder how many times we can do it that they'll bond.
We draw here, right? I'm first. Take this. Ouch. Mirror. Ouch. Ouch. Looks like I win.
Oh well. Do we get point? Nope. Apparently we only get points the first time. Alright. Let's go find Elisa. Well, I'm gonna talk to Machias again. I wonder if I can play Blade with him now. Oh, we can play Blade now. Talk. Perhaps it's just me, but does this chairman's sudden cancellation not strike you as slightly out of character? Considering how much of a multitasking virtuoso she is, you'd expect her schedule to have the weight of law. So it seems unusual that she'd suddenly cancel her dinner plans with us. It's not just you. I thought the same thing. I'm concerned that something out of the ordinary came up. I can only hope tomorrow brings us some hint as to what happened. It sounds like he's worried about Elisa. Let's play Blade.
I'm not going to hold back.
Okay, Machias.
Well then, go ahead and draw. We're even. We'll have to redraw.
Okay.
We're
Again?
even. We'll have to redraw. We're even. We'll have
Wow.
to redraw. It looks like you're up first. We're even. We'll have to redraw. I'll go first then. Bolt. Bolt. Mirror. Ah, crap. Now you've done it. We're even. We'll
Really?
have to redraw. We're even. We'll have to redraw.
It's a lot of redraws.
It looks like you're up first. Looks like I win this time.
Very lucky. All right. So I suppose that means I also need to visit Elliot and Crow and see if we can play. Yo, Elliot, all finished brainstorming ideas for the concert? Yep, just about. Hey, Reen, aren't you worried about what happened earlier? Of course I am. The RMP and the provincial armies have never been on great terms, but driving armored cars onto the city streets? I can't help but get the feeling that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. You think we could look into it a little tomorrow if we get a chance? I think Elisa's really been worried about it too. Yeah.
Go easy on me, okay?
Yeah, I'll try. Monsieur Elliot.
Okay then, let's draw.
All right.
Looks like you're up first. Bolt. Really? You're playing that now? Mirror. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Well,
win.
Elliot was lucky. He had lots of good cards there at the end. Link went up. Alright, apparently Crow is not in this room anymore. So I gotta look around and see where he went. Here he is. Looks like Elisa's got something on her mind. Yeah, you think? I wonder if the chairman's sudden change in plans has something to do with what happened earlier. You noticed too, huh? Of course I did. You could practically see it on her face. My guess is that something's going on in Ruhr. Something big. Maybe we should take some time here and there tomorrow to look into it. I think that'd be good.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Go on, draw a card. I'm up first. Take this. Now, seriously? Not bad. Same score? Gotta redraw. I'm up first. Not bad. You're gonna have to do better than that.
All All right, so we played cards. That was the whole point. And let's go find Elisa in the terrace.
Hey, Elisa.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, were you worried?
A little, yeah. Seeing you like that just kind of reminded me of that night in Nord.
Oh, right. Ugh, I'm so pathetic. I keep going on about how I'm going to be independent, but then I get all worked up over something as trivial as this.
Seeing the city from above at night is really something, though. And to think, you got to take in a beautiful view like this every night growing up.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be my grandfather, my father, and my mother here. Then after my father died, Sharon joined us. But through the years, my family has always enjoyed seeing the lighted windows of Ruhr at night.
Something that never changed, huh? I guess it is to you what Ymir's mountains are to me.
Maybe every family has something like that. Still, first my grandfather left, and now Sharon and I aren't here most of the time either. Mother just stays here all on her own. Every time I think of that, I just feel like crying. It breaks my heart. I can't understand why she chooses to be so alone.
I thought so. You're not just angry at her then.
Well, she gets under my skin, that's nothing new. But if I was in her place, I don't know how I'd cope. I couldn't live like she does, losing herself in her work all alone with no friends or loved ones by her side. She wasn't like that before, back when my dad was still alive. She's always been a career woman, but back then she was kind, funny. She had this warmth, you know? But ever since Dad passed away, she hasn't been the same. Work became her life. She pushed Grandfather out as chairman, all for what? More work? I've never seen her indulge herself, not even once. If she isn't dining with some business partner, she eats nutrition bars instead of meals. Sharon scolds her for it, but that's how she is. And that's why I'm scared. I don't...
That's really sweet, Elisa.
Where did that come from?
You're always looking out for the people in your life. Even when they get on your nerves, you still care about them. It's like how you and I were at first, or how you were with Laura and Fee. Heck, I still remember how you told me off for hurting my sister's feelings.
She did do a good job of that.
You've been keeping an eye out for Milliam all this time, too.
Thank you, Steve.
And you should know that we're all really grateful to you for it. Especially me. I'm worried about what's happening here in Ruhr, too. This is your home, and your mother might be caught up in whatever's going on. I think we should look into it. What do you say?
What? But with all our field study tasks, where would we find the time?
Why not do it while we're out handling those? Making some headway is always better than making none, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Everyone else does too. Fee cares. So does Elliot. Machias does too. Even Crow's been concerned about you. We can use our time in the city to poke around and find out more about what's going on.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Thank you, Steve. And stretch. Oh. I needed that.
You know, kind of like we always do.
Well, if you say so, but I'll save the thanks for later. I doubt Sharon will tell us anything, no matter how much we pester her. But I'll ask around and see if anyone I know has any idea what might be going on. It shouldn't be too late to give some of them a call at least.
All right, I'll leave the info gathering to you.
And hydrate. Okay.
Once we get our task list tomorrow, we can discuss how we want to do this.
All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start calling my contacts. Oh, and one more thing. If I were you, I wouldn't go around stroking girls' heads like that. I mean, you don't just go whispering sweet nothings into any girl's ear, do you? This isn't so different, really.
Huh? Oh, I guess you're right. Sorry, it's something I always did to my sister when she was feeling down. But now that you mention it, she did seem to resent it more as she got older. But when I stopped doing it, she called me insensitive and got all upset anyway.
I think your sister and I would have a lot to talk about. But anyway, I'll see you later.
All right. Well, she seems like she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads. Huh? Call functionality works here? I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good, it went through. Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Is this Captain Claire?
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you. But it's a matter best discussed in person. Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be related to our field study?
Technically speaking, yes. But with the provincial army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it. But sure, I guess. I'll head out right now. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called F. It's a quiet, upscale establishment, the perfect place for a private discussion.
A bar called F on the south side of the upper level. Got it. I'll head there right away.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything, though, so there's no need to rush. You've got time.
Okay.
And by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
Huh? Why?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Rhineford Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
It feels a bit cruel to keep only Elisa out of the loop. But it sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
Okay. Oh, Jellica's out? Nah, I'm chilling with Lisa's right now. There's just something I wanted to ask about. You mind checking in with Toa for me, George? Thanks. Okay. Apparently I can go outside now. I head outside the door.
Huh. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. But if I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to know where I'm going. I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all.
Will you be stepping out?
Sharon? I couldn't even tell she was there.
She's like a ninja.
There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eyes tells me all I need to know. Not to worry, Masterine. Your secret's safe with me. So enjoy your night to the fullest.
Wait, what?
You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you? I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back by morning.
I assure you, I'm not that lucky.
Yes, I did. Tomorrow was just great. Even Marcus has a great time tomorrow. Line tomorrow. Oh, okay.
I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was visiting Ruhr. And they wanted to catch up a bit, so I was going to slip out and see them for a little while.
Very well, then.
I will do that,
I'll lock
Whiskey.
up behind you. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out all night.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Anyway, I'll be back later.
Of course. Take care.
Oop. Of course, I went the wrong way. Now, I did look around the entrance lobby area yesterday, so I don't know if something's changed there, but I will look around again just to make sure nothing new has popped up or anything like that. Same guys are still sitting there. And there's the airship, the Lusitania.
It's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial manufacturer.
Mm-hmm. Good evening. Oh, are you going out? Keep your eyes open. Some areas of the city aren't too well lit. Guys still talking about their airship, I assume. Oh, I do like this one. I'll take these back to the hotel and think about them for a while. Or you can upgrade to a luxurious leather interior if you want to fly in style. I'm sure you'll find it to be exceptionally comfortable. And there's the Lusitania with its little plaque. New person.
What was that?
Where'd he go? Oh.
Whoops.
I thought so. Hey, why are you running away?
Thank you for the bit, Steve. Yep.
I'm surprised you noticed me.
Thank you for the reminder, Rose.
I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
Not hard enough.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
Doreen explained how Captain Claire had called him and asked him to come out for a meeting.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous.
But not a romantic one.
Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you come too?
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger thing. All right, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
AP increased by 2. They've reached link level 5. V joined the party. Okay.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
I want to go in there because then I'll get presumably drawn inside the building. I wonder what all that commotion this evening was about. This is the first time I've ever seen armored cars on the streets of Ruhr. I doubt I'd understand what they were arguing about, even if you told me, but I wish they'd stop fighting. Okay, so Fee wanted to go around on the streets. Let's take a quick thing a little bit down this hallway. There's the soldiers. We're gonna come back. Still locked. Alright, that's where we need to be.
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Well, looks like this is the place. Are we done looking around? After we meet with the captain, we probably won't have any more time to look around tonight. Let's walk away and look around some more then. This takes us back upstairs. I guess that's it. I don't really... Of course, there's the ground level. We didn't go down there. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in here, too. Here's that guy. Showing off the courageous today really drove up our sales. Alright, I'd say this calls for a celebratory drink on the way home. Advances. This diner near the west exit of town is getting pretty popular. Their food's great for the price, and the waitress is pretty cute, too. How could any laborer not love it? Alright, this guy again. And his doggy. Oh man, I was so caught up in my reading I didn't even notice the time. I think it's about time Zink and I headed home. That was a good book though. How would you like to read it? We got Red Moon Rose chapter 12. Let's take a look down by the airport. Okay. There's the elevator.
This was some kind of classy bar, I think?
Seems pretty lively in there.
Toddy, where are you? Sob. I gave up. You can come out. Why is the kid out this late? Yeah, I'm a bit concerned myself. Maybe we should try talking to him. Is something wrong? Who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Shouldn't you be back at home with your family? Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. Hide and seek? This late at night? Yeah, we were playing earlier too. Oh, thank you for the bits. No audio? Thank you. Maybe it's because I can't find him at all and have to give up. But anyway, he ran off saying that there was no way I'd find him this time. No holds barred hide and seek. Sounds kind of fun. How fun is it when isn't the issue here? Both your families know where you are, right? Yeah, we're next door neighbors, so we were told it was okay as long as we didn't go too far from home. I think Toddy's gone and hidden himself pretty far away this time, though. That could be a problem. Yep, maybe we should start seeking. Are you sure? Of course, you want to find him as soon as possible, too, right? And besides, I doubt he's having a lot of fun being hidden away on his own this late at night. Thank you. Okay, then. Any idea where he hid himself? Well, he wouldn't have hidden indoors. That's against the rules. And I've searched all the hiding places he's ever used before, but I can't find him anywhere. I hope he hasn't gotten himself stuck anywhere hard to get to. Sounds like he really didn't want to be found, so he's probably somewhere he normally wouldn't hide. Maybe the upper level. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's go see if we can find anywhere on the upper level that a child might try and hide. Thank you for helping. Good luck. Alright. So, we've got that, and then it sounded like there's something going on in the diner, and I'm somewhere I need to be. So I'm going to try to find a child very quickly.
The city's got a nice feel at
outside
night.
hiding.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Wondering if he's over here where I just was, but he wasn't there because I hadn't talked to that kid. I think I sent someone nearby now that you mentioned. I think I can. I think it's the kid we're looking for. Probably. Let's take a look. She said she sensed him over there, and he said he did too, but I didn't see anybody. what that says. Oh, there we go. This wooden box is pretty suspicious. No kidding, and I can sense someone inside. The boy we're looking for is named Todd, right? Todd, if you're in there, let us know. You've been surrounded. There's nowhere to run. What the? Who are you guys? Got him. Locomo sent us to come and look for you. I can't believe he seriously got adults to help him. That's cheating. Well, to be fair, it was our suggestion. He was pretty worried about you, though, since it's getting so late. What were you going to do if he never found you? You didn't seem to want to be found, so I doubt you would have come out on your own. Well... you might want to set up a time limit next time you do this. Bah, fine, I'll go home. I'm amazed you managed to find me in that box, though. We can't all be masters of stealth. Hiding in a box is a bit cliche, too. People do it all the time on sneaking missions. Whoa, you're so cool. I want to go on a sneaking mission, too. Can you not give innocent little children strange ideas? Thank you so much for helping me find Toddy. What a relief. Bod found a great hiding spot, too. And stop calling me Toddy already. Oh, why? You're always going to be Toddy to me. At least nobody ended up lost or hurt. It's really late now, though, so both of you needed to head home, okay? What? We've barely gotten started. Now Locomo needs to hide. What? I think we need to stop for tonight and go home. You're going home. Losers have to do what winners say, right? Fine, I'm going. Good boy. Take care, both of you. Later. Later, Gator. Yeah, I've talked to quite a few kids, actually. Wait for me, Toddy. Thank you so much for finding him for me. They're not much, but you can have these pretty stones as a thank you. Ooh, you material times 5. That's handy. Come on, what's taking you so long? Hurry up, I'm gonna leave you behind. I'm coming. Well, that takes care of that. But I never would have expected you to be so good with kids. I suppose. You find kids that age on the battlefield, too. That's... Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we ended up getting sidetracked, but I think it's about time we head to the bar to meet Captain Claire. Fine by me. Okay. And I just want to look really quickly. She was like, oh, it's kind of noisy over here. Hey, Log, order some more meat, will ya? I'll take half, you take half, and I'll pay you for it later, I promise. Hell no, you just eat it all yourself. I won't, I swear. Come on, man. Munch, the food here's not half bad. Good portions, too. It's a perfect place for a working class guy like me. I worked really hard today. Nothing to do now but get a bite to eat and head straight to bed. Wahaha. Hey, Yuna, top me off over here. Gaha. Come to think of it, heard we had a bunch of those military police guys in gray at the mine today, too. They've got to be up to something. Probably won't have anything to do with me, though. And... I can't... Unless I come back here, maybe? Nope, can't do that. Nothing beats a good ale. Hey, you gonna bring me another draft? Just because you get order a beef bowl in here doesn't mean you actually get a beef bowl. You might get a pork bowl if you're lucky enough to get a meat at all. That's how it works in here. Okay. Alright, so I'm coming over here because this is where No. It's on the other floor. And I always do that. I always want to go up the wrong side and then I fight the escalator. Okay. So we're at the bar. I'm not going to go in because once I do, it's probably going to be involving a lot of talking and or adventuring possibly. And I'm about 10 minutes late for an event that I'm supposed to be at. So I am going to say thank you to Rose and to Kate for moderating for me for my stream this evening. And if you haven't followed me yet, I greatly appreciate a follow. I've got a couple of different games going on. I'd love to see you again. And also in the chat and in my profile are my links for my Discord and my YouTube channel. Again, it's always fun to see people there. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and save my game. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. I have my schedule posted in my Twitch profile as well. Have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye.
My turn.